What is up, everybody? Escape211 here, and today I'm on a different account. I started a new account just for doing free to play, but also just, you know, and I still don't have Arachnos. I got that event just recently, came back, but I've been doing my polls on it as well. And I got another one. We're going to see what I get. I've gotten mostly blueprints, which is good for the core guys that I need, of course, right? Panther and Killshot. Love having those. Honestly, all this stuff I would love to have. I kind of want the 8 coins or the keys, though. I'm low on both, so that would be ideal. But let's see what we get. Hoping for one of those. Here we go. Oh, 8 coins. Oh, man. There you go. See, this is why we record, even on the baby account. Wow, man, that's crazy. All right, well, hey, I can't be mad about that. We got the disc launcher. I don't have anything at 16 energy, but I do have enough that I can take up Panther. I was saving it for my kill shot first because I wanted to get the jabs on him, but you know, I gotta upgrade this guy anyway. So, no time like the present. Here we go. Yeah. That helped a little bit for that event too. Yeah. Oh wow. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, I've been facing a lot more people on this account because there's more new people in the game than there are like long-standing players. So this is gonna be fun to try out. You know, I haven't done much tourney today, so that's probably the best way to go. So let's give this a run. All right, yeah, so we got a couple players, both sides. 2, 3 on each side? I don't know. Yeah. I've done a little bit with this already. I played a couple CPCs and some tourney. And so far, I've been pretty happy with its performance. It's definitely different to get used to. Boom. But it is pretty darn solid. I mean, obviously here, the damage is going to feel more significant early game if you're able to get it. But I do think that its damage will, you know, pan off later on. But yeah, obviously it's going to shine here right now. But I don't know if it's because I got disc launcher or because I'm getting more win streaks because I have it right now. But I've been hitting more players of a little bit higher level than me. I'm about 900 power right now, so I've been hitting guys in like 1400 power. But yeah. A lot of people, you know, are curious about what the disc launcher is like. It's hard to explain. It kind of is because it's one of those weapons where, you know, like other prototypes, it's a flexible weapon. Don't shoot that. Not going to get you very far. And, you know, if you think about the carbines, they're a super good but super flexible weapon. Railgun, as the other prototype, is also really flexible. So this and similar model is very flexible. It's got a good reload, good damage to some AoE damage, decent sized clip. The damage overall suffers a little bit, but not a whole lot. I mean, you're at 8 energy, so you can't expect it to do massive damage. But it does some pretty solid damage. The way the aiming and the function works is something to get used to because it's different than anything else. So this has a lock-on system at 60 meters. At least yeah, it's 60. And it's loose though. You just point it at your target. And there's not really, like with the jazz, once you lock onto a target, you can manually hold the lock and like turn your head. It'll stay on it. Come on. All right, good. Whew, got one in right before the end. With this, you can't. This is just like it locks on, and once you turn your head far enough away, it'll lose the lock and then try to find someone else. I actually have it on the vertical targeting, so it actually hangs on targets a little bit longer. I wonder if you use the wide targeting, if it'll cycle them faster. But this is what I like to call a loose lock type of weapon, where it'll lock when you're pointed generally towards your target. You don't have to be directly on him. You can be a little bit to the side, and sometimes it's to your benefit based on how you want it to curve around corners and such. But yeah, you can do that. This can hit further than the 60. Well, I'm in 60 right now. That guy, no, he's close. I'm trying to see if I have someone further away that I can easily shoot at. Not right now. But when you can find targets that are further away, you can hit them beyond 60 meters. It's possible. But it's just harder because you're using an arc-based weapon, and it generally likes to lock. I feel like the sweet spot that you want to be is like 50 to 60 meters. If you get too close, you're in dash or like, you know, Zephyr Guardian range. Too far away, it's harder to hit your target without that locking. So 50 to 60 meters is generally where you want to be with most of your targets. It works pretty darn well. At least it has for me. I mean, I obviously want to try this at higher end against real players. Also, yeah, you saw me just hit both of those guys. The AoE on this is pretty good. It's I think it's similar to RPGs, maybe a little wider. It seems wider than the missile racks, though. So it's pretty darn nice. I'm happy with it. Uh-oh, we got some mad faces. Sorry, guys. I know I'm probably OP with the disc launcher this early. Yeah, taking down Juggy with its shield on, not bad. Yeah. As many have said, and I've said too, the damage is a little low, but it's compensating for your arcing, which will hit the sides. Poopy nose. Nice. Yeah, not a bad one. Good showing. All right, let's see what else we can do here. All right, nice. Got some more people doing some more tourney. We're gonna work with this again. See how we do. I'm gonna see if I can hit some targets at a little bit further range. Well, I don't know. Yeah, see, I was trying to do it without lock, but I kind of got within its range. This is I mean, this really wants to be in range of stuff. But see, like here, I could have shot him further away, but it's probably gonna clip that door if I get in closer. Oh man, I didn't make that one. That last shot, I thought that was gonna curve around to get him. Whoa! A surge. Oh, this dude. Holy cow. He's got a surge and the missile racks. That's pretty beefy. This early in the game, I'm surprised I went up against him. Maybe the rest of his stuff is weaker. Bring out the RPG Ares. It's been kind of nice getting the Ares earlier than expected to have a solid tank option with the new account. I appreciate him coming up earlier in the progress path. Stinks to not have Guardian, but I think they're trying to even it out based on when people get their A coins to allow them to get a solid option like Ares instead of just trying to wait to accumulate A coins. I think it might be a good trade-off. Oh man, we're so close. Oh, it caught up to us. I think we had a little bit of a lead, but now we don't. Oh, Crusher. It's coming after me. Thankfully, the shield is pretty good this early on. There's the... Oh my gosh, did that guy have a disc launcher? It's on a kill shot. Oh my gosh, so he has a 4-star kill shot. He got disc launcher. He has a surge with missile rec 8s. Gosh. Dang, man. I wonder what his power level is. Oh, they got us. Oh, I didn't even see where we were. All right, let's try this again. See if we can make this round him last a little bit longer. Now that I know to watch out for Poof Flinger. Although he's playing safe, so smart. Let's see if we can focus someone else down then while we wait. Nice. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be a kill. Okay, there we go. Now we got him. Yeah, like I said, the reload on this is pretty good. And the clip size isn't bad. I mean, it's going to kill your lighter, softer targets, not your bigger ones. Obviously, early game for me, it's going to kill them fast, but it's not going to do a ton of damage, but it's not bad. Oh man, I thought I would have him around that corner. He snuck back too far for the disc to catch up. I have to focus down some other dudes. Yeah, I'm trying to play it safer this time instead of going out in the middle, because I think he's just going to take me out too easily. That's his surge. Come on. Move your head out so I can get you. Oh man, he was coming right at me. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, he was gunning for me. I'm sure he knows this is probably my only option for a build, as most new players don't have many good stuff, but yeah, he's got some solid options there. Good for him. Nice. All right. Yeah, good. Look at that. Good area damage. I'm impressed by that, which is important. It let us hold the lead for that. So I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, they're not going to be able to catch up fast enough with that amount of time. Yeah, this weapon is quite solid, especially early game like this. Oh, what was that noise? That was weird. Alright, is that him coming up? No, it's somebody else. Oh no, it is him. Trying to keep the pressure on. Ugh, they already got 2 kills. We gotta catch up. That's his 3rd one. Okay, good. We got him. Got one of his guys. Dang. Alright. Gotta catch up on kills fast. There's one. Nice. And there's nothing else to shoot over here. Oh, good. We got a head. Oh, he must have taken some out. My teammate there. Are we dancing? What's... We keep running into each other. Which way are you gonna go? Alright. Yeah, I can't get around the fences. I feel like this can curve around fences, but it's hard. The actual fence on Panther's fence is pretty wide, so it's hard to get around as a structure, which is good. I mean, I think it's designed well for the... Man, it's hard to get this to curve around the way you want to. Still got to get used to the mechanic of this. Yeah, it's a very different weapon. It's going to take getting used to, I think, for everybody, but I think there's a lot of potential and a lot of strength in it. Even the 8 energy version seems like it'll play good support or sidearm roles even later in the game. It might not be... Yeah, look at that. See, I'm past the 60 meters there, and it's still hitting good damage. It actually looks like it's still hitting yellow damage, which it should be out of optimal range. That's interesting. But yeah, even at that kind of distance, it still hits pretty good. There's the curve around the corners. Oh, yeah, he's got his fence up. I was going to say, those should hit him, but... Man, nice, we got it. All right, nice game. 16, we'll take that. Good, finish up some event stuff. Nice. All right, so after that match, I just wanted to check out who I was matched up against. Yeah, wow. Okay, so that guy, Pooh Flinger, was 2600 power. That is crazy. I could tell that he obviously had a pretty hefty hanger if he had a surge and a kill shot with the disc launcher, but oh man, he also has a Redox and a Zephyr. Goodness. I mean, nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, more power to you. I mean, if you're a guy who spends, that's absolutely fine. It's just weird to me that I got matched up against you. And it actually looked like, when I looked back at the match, it looked like you either disconnected or whatever for the 3rd match. So he probably would have won it on that last one. But still a close match, still a lot of fun, especially with this, baby hanger. But yeah, I mean, it does make me wonder how matchmaking is all figured out, even though I know some of that. But maybe discussion for another time. As far as the disc launcher goes, I overall think it's cool. I love the way the spinning rims kind of effect happens in there. Reminds me of like graphics cards that have a spinning fan in them. But I overall think it's a pretty decent weapon, as many have said. It's one that seems a little low on the power, but because you can easily get optimal range and get side shots, I think the power is pretty good where it is. It still feels strong and balanced, and I think the bigger variants of this are going to come into play a lot for a lot of people. The 8s will be, good support weapon, good for light mechs, good as a sidearm, I still think. But yeah, once you get used to the mechanics, or we all do for this weapon, it's probably going to be a solid one for many's arsenal overall, like we've said previously. But I just agree with it now after I got to play with it. So let me know your thoughts on the disc launcher. Yeah, that's it for this one, guys. We'll see you out there on the battlefield.